Welcome back to the YTG podcast.
Welcome.
You are new here, my name is Nico. I'm an automotive photographer and now amateur racing driver.
I'm Shaun, and I am the owner of this lovely shed in Keysborough, YTG Young Timers Garage.
Here
Welcome.
on the weekly-ish YTG podcast, we're going to give you the sort of inside scoop inside the automotive industry in Australia, as well as some fantastic stories, motorsport, anything car related. So, and a bit of electric car hate. Join us on another episode, and we hope you enjoy. Well, this is probably sometime around Christmas's episode. I haven't done the math on exactly which week this is going out, but Merry Christmas, everyone. If Christmas has already been, I hope you had a good Christmas. If it hasn't been yet, have a good Christmas. Yeah. Right. How many weeks out are we? Oh, it's too late to do the math in my head on that. All right, so let me grab my list here. All right, so let's smack straight into some fun stuff. I want to talk about us for a minute because we've had a lot of new cars through the doors the last sort of week and a half. We've photographed a bunch of stuff, some really cool cars.
We haven't had a podcast for ages.
We haven't had a podcast for ages.
A lot of stuff that's come through and gone straight to the keeper.
Absolutely.
But it was a big photo shoot last week.
Yeah.
A lot of good cars.
Yeah, one of the cars that was definitely worth talking about because it's incredibly rare is the 308 Vetrosina, which I'd never even heard of. So, and I would imagine that many other people also have never heard of this either. So please explain to the audience, what is a Ferrari 308 Vetrosina?
Vetrosina, which I always used to struggle with. I saw more of them when I was at Duttons. I did see a couple when I was at Ferrari back in the day. But, look, I guess as time goes on, people realise a lot of people just see it as the Magnum Coupe because everyone just sees the 308 and just automatically thinks of Magnum PI.
Which is the GTS.
Yeah, which was the most iconic. Fuck me, it was amazing. But the 308 back in the day, Ferrari, they were looking at, with rally days, you had Lancia and Porsche and all of these things. They're looking at trying to do something, and if you couldn't get more power out of displacement, well, then you got it through lightweight and all of those factors. So this is a Vetrosina, which basically is fiberglass body, and this is a dry sump car. So quite a rare car. I made about 600 over a period of about a year and 2 years or thereabouts before they went to steel body.
That's right. It was the first of the 308s, right?
So again, compete with looking at doing rally and so on, and it was dry sump, so it had better weight distribution. The car was lower, more power. That one's pretty special, it's extra internals, it's all factory. So they've now become quite an aficionado of Ferraris, and I still think they're relatively valued compared to the rarity of what they are. And it's such an iconic shape. That 308, just so iconic. One of the most iconic Ferraris ever made, like an SL on a Mercedes. Yeah. The 109, 107 series is one of the most iconic Mercedes shapes ever made, and one of the longest produced, it was the longest produced body shape of an SL through Mercedes. So the 308 was in a similar ilk, people forget fucking 296. But in saying, I'm struggling to try and even say the bastard thing, but the 296 is the great son of the 308, which was of the 246, and then you go from there. But these were a really rare car, not many made. There's about 40 right-hand drive cars.
And not all of those were the dry sump version, right?
No, sorry. Out of the 600 odd cars they made, not all were dry sump fiberglass. They were fiberglass, then dry sump. Right. So this is even rarer. So this is a dry sump fiberglass. Only 40 right-hand drive cars made in this configuration out of the 600. This is build 31, so it's a fucking early car. And just pedigree, amazing. I mean, UK car, been out here a long time, sat in a car, like a very eclectic car museum in the UK for like 9 years. Like just the right car. Yep. Of course, matching numbers goes without saying. Concourse restoration, Rosso Corsa with the Sabia, beautiful with the Nero inserts. Just
the seats are magic.
Beautiful. Body's been restored. Interior's original.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So very special. Mechanically, of course, perfect.
Yep.
All its original toolkit. Just like anything that we're blessed to carry. If it's here, it's the right car. It has the right pedigree. And from a global standpoint, now we don't even have that car on the market. It's just on our website. And we've got it, I think, market, you've got it overseas, right? Overseas strategic.
The 308?
Yeah.
That one's not yet because it's just come in.
Sorry, yeah. That one's going to go on, yeah. And yeah, I mean, you never get it again. You can never buy a shit heap and restore it, let alone build 31 of 40 factory right-hand drive cars. Sadly, there are a few cars out there that have been converted. There's a lot of cars worth. No one wants to know what these cars are worth in the future. A lot of them had colour changes. So, like anything today, this is what we call a global car. It's period correct. It has to be period correct. Funny enough, a lot of people look at the wheels when they see it, or the wheels on there, and it's got the 14s, you know what I mean, or the 15s, I think they are. They're the factory wheels, which were tiny back then.
Yeah, but, huge tyres.
Yeah,
massive tyres.
Massive, and the metric tyres, the Michelin's, MXVs, where they are, which are really hard to get, but it's all period correct. But it also comes with a set of 16s, which ran on, say, the 84, 85 GTSIs. That's the Magnum car. And it fills the guards out and it looks good, but it's period correct as she's been photographed. But it has the extra wheels just to fill the guards out. But just, yeah, old school. And that engine, again, go through the ad, everything's correct in what we put there because we really researched to make sure we're period correct. But that had extra internals done by the factory, so revs higher, and it's just, it's a good thing. Very special car. Very, very, again, we're very blessed and humble. We've had some amazing cars through the door and continue to coming through. But, in the front there, you got the Countach, you got the 308, two of the most significant, iconic 70s and 80s.
And they're both that
cars.
wedge shape. It's just,
just special. Awesome. Just special. Oh, bonus, RXJ, if you got Wheels magazine, well, technically speaking, last month, when you get this next month.
Well, it's the December issue.
Well, no.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Is it December?
No, the issue that we bought at the airport with the XJ in it was the December issue.
So it means the January is the Lambo.
Must be.
Yeah, okay. They're fucking weird. Anyways, so yes, the current, again, we're very privileged. I mean, thank you to Ellen and Wheels Magazine and Matt, the editor. I mean, they love our inventory and they're regularly looking at what we carry. And we did a list on the board now. I think it's about 11 cars now, which no other dealer's ever supplied them. And so we're very grateful for that. We're actually become a partner now. They actually make mention of us, not just at the back, but at the start, where they have the editor, the photographer, and us. So it's... we felt very, very humble with that. So we've supplied a number of cool different cars. We did the Renault. They're doing the Renault? No.
They did the Clio Williams.
Yeah, we did the Williams Clio. No, we did the V6. She's going to do the V6.
They want to do the V6.
Yeah, the V6. Now we're doing the Testa Blue and the 928 S4. So, and again, people can see there's a lot of cars online. But we're very grateful that they continue to come back to us because the caliber of the cars that we have are worthy of, granted Australia, but also global publication.
Yeah.
So, thank you again to Wheels and looking forward to another year next year of supplying cars. We've already got 4 cars teed up for them next year. So, it's fantastic. So, again, the 308, they did mention some of that. They have done a 308 ages ago, but this is a bit special. So, that is a very, very unique car. The value I think it represents is huge.
So what is the list price?
Look, we're going to put it up at 500. That's
for a 308.
Oh, you can buy it. Okay, let's just apply the brakes here for the. Yes, you can buy a 308 online for. I think the cheapest one's about a 135.
Yeah, I think it's like 150 mark-ish.
Yeah, but it's a rat with fleas. And the dog's on it as well. It's left-hand drive. It'll have colour changes because that's what the car is. And you'll probably spend that on repairing it.
That's right.
So, again, have this conversation many times with many people. Had this just before with Andrew, who was here. There's good cars, shit cars, painful cars, and great cars, and then the best. You can't buy shit cars on shit budget for the best. So you pay for what you get. And today, the right car is hard to find in that order and that resto unless it's owned or been owned by someone with a lot of wealth, so they can maintain it at that level because they are global cars. So for $500,000, which is cheap on a global scale, because about £250.
Do we know what any of them sold for?
Look, sadly, some of these blue chip ones are advertised POA.
Yep.
As ours is on our website, because we're going to advertise it overseas for the time being. But that's roughly where we are. Now, I have made inquiries. I want to check our car, like anything. Anyone that looks at our inventory, which I call global stock, whether it be the 330 GT, the QV, the XJ220, whatever it is, and anyone can prove to me that we're incorrect in the pricing, I'll invite you on, and I'll shout you a holiday to the fucking mental institution, because you can't prove me wrong. We've priced our car strategically, mathematically. You just may as well buy our car, unless you don't like the colour, but then that, there's still real problems. But in saying that, this car, the couple that I checked were around about anywhere from 190 to about 270
pounds.
So do the maths. We're roughly there, plus taxes in this fantastically successful, financially buoyant and broke fuck country. Our tax system here is very, very expensive. So once you start adding 33%, 10%, 5%, 9%, all the different taxes depending on what state, you can't do it. So for anyone that thinks they can, please ring me. I'd love to know. I'm learning every day. But that car's amazing. Unbelievable. It's a blue chip investment put away and definitely will grow in value over the next 10 years. 100%. 100%. So yeah, good car.
Fascinating.
Car of the month.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was in my research about it because obviously, as I said at the start, I've never heard of a petrol centre before, so I went learning, and it was interesting to see that there was an argument to be made that car is the way the 308 was designed to be, and going to the steel body, which is what the run of 12,000 odd cars were, what the 308 is, steel body, was actually a sacrifice. That wasn't the way that the car was intended to be. It was the fiberglass body, the lightweight, that was actually so fascinating.
It's and again, it was to compete with like the Lancia, the rally days, and what they were trying to do, and how they could, combat Porsche and all of these things, and it was great. And it was like a bit of a skunk work project, but then got canned, and like I said, they made about 600 or thereabouts. Fucking. Definitely not 600 still on the road.
No way.
And then when you break it back down again, and that's why 40 right-hand drive, approximately 40, they think it might be a bit less, definitely not more, but let's say call it 40, in that configuration, very rare. And in that restoration, unbelievable. And numbers,
well, I mean, it looks...
And period correct. And it's just tick, 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 tick. That's all it is.
Yeah. So sometimes we get cars into the showroom that are so like kitchen table clean that I don't even want to drive it around the block, which you have to do with these things because you got to run them. But I don't even want to do that because I don't even want to get that little bit of dust on the under tray because it's like mirror perfect under there. It's
amazing.
It's just
crazy. Such a stunning example. Again, very blessed. And again, comes from good custodianship.
Yeah. And a lot of money spent.
But that's the thing, and look, again, we're all over 18. I mean, there's no fucking white elephants. I mean, it's like when, people go, you haven't sold the car. Yeah. Well, you know why? Oh, why? Well, either people are trying to steal it or they've got shit trays that I can't work with. Is what it is.
Yeah, we get a lot of that.
We'll find the right buyer. And it's like, do you want the right car, the right spec, the right global growth, the right combination? Well, again, very specific, but if you're really Italian, a Ferrari, aficionado, authentic, purist, that's rarer than fucking some of the Daytonas and 246 Dinos.
Yeah.
And shitloads cheaper. In some cases, 50%.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot cheaper than an F40 or something like that. Bloody
Fuck,
hell.
come on, man, and rarer.
Sorry, rarer. That's what I meant. A lot rarer than an F40. Bloody hell.
But again, I mean, it still does my head in 1,300 plus cars and fucking anyways. So yeah, beautiful car, beautiful car. Keep an eye on the website.
Yeah, one of the other things I'm glad you brought up was the Clio V6.
Awesome car.
Because it was an eye-opening experience to drive that car. I didn't know what to expect.
Great
going
engine,
into
shit
it.
steering.
Basically, yeah. So the engine, mighty, mega.
Awesome, mega pulls.
It sounds so much. This is going to sound bad, but it's a good thing. Older than the car is. Like, it sounds like an old school Weber engine. Once you get it up above 6,000, it sings like, I picture that Jaguar D-Type, the way that car sounds. It's mega.
Yeah, it's got
absolutely mega.
Throaty duction, just beautiful.
It's just crazy.
But steering shit.
Well, here's the thing. The steering isn't shit. The weight is great. The feedback is awesome. It tells you everything you need to know about the road. It's just the longest steering rack in the world.
Steering shit is in sense of, I don't want to go roundabout because I won't be able to make the roundabout because my steering's so bad.
You can't turn the wheel as far as you need to turn it fast enough to get around the corner.
Terrible, yeah.
I mean, even just going around the industrial state here, it's 90-degree corners, but it's big wide lanes, right? So it's just a little bit of turn. In the Lotus, it would get me around the corners here. In the Clio V6, it was a full 180-degree turn of the wheel, like you're parking just to turn a slight bend around the industrial estate. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's cool. But
it's interesting, isn't it?
It's just so bizarre. I mean, I guess, I don't know, look, it never came out here. So, it's interesting when you drive some of these cars that we've been privileged to get here that never came out here, and you drive them and you're like, cool. It's just the way they are. They're like you said, that thing, and you just a normal roundabout, you realise, fuck, this is actually...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're really having to work here.
The steering. And then because it's so wedgy and wide, and you forget that the wider track and it cocks a leg if you go too sharp on an angle. Those oddball things. And I felt that in the wagon today, in the 63.
Oh, really?
I went to go and look at that Bentley that we bought today, and it was on an angle, and it was such a sharp angle of driveway. So I hit it really on virtually sideways. Mm-hmm. And as I've turned in, I felt the ass kick up on the fucking wagon. I went, fuck, that's sharp. And I'm sitting there imagining going, fuck, there's not many cars that you could, any lower than this, that you can get up on this.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because most people are stupid, they hit them straight on. Mm-hmm. But on an angle, it was like, But again, that V6, it was interesting to see, especially because you've got its baby brother.
Well, yeah. So this is the thing that blows my mind, because what year is that?
She's 03.
She's 03. So my Megane is 09. But last of the run, right?
But it's that look.
So they were making my Megane at the same...
2, I think.
Yeah, I think it started... Yeah, it's most of the 2000s, basically. And the steering rack in my Megane...
It's the same fucking steering wheel.
Is the shortest, tightest, most amazing steering rack ever. It was made at the same time as the Clio. Why is the Clio the complete opposite?
Sitting in your car when I drove your car that day, whenever
it's epic, isn't it?
Oh, fucking love that. It was just fucking grouse going through the gearbox. But when you're sitting in that Clio, to me, the ergonomics, it's like sitting in your car. It is. Yeah, it's all the same. Yeah, it's all the same. But that's all you need to do, and it's not the same.
So this is the point with the V6. It's one of those cars that has that emotional experience. You could be sat with the car off and it just feels special.
Right.
Like one look in the mirror, you see that big side scoop on the side, and it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's actually quite a wide step over to sit in the car.
Yeah, massive.
And it was like the first time I felt them, experienced it was at New Zealand, Dutton's, when we had a silver car there. And it was cool. And I think at the time I was driving an SLS or something or other. So I remember looking at it and Liam's like, fuck, these are grouse. I was like, oh yeah, cool. I mean, I didn't drive it. I just sort of sat there. I think Liam took it down the street and I just like, oh yeah, cool. But now having it here, we had a couple over there. It's not even the Delta, having him actually physically and being around it and actually absorbing it and going, yeah, man, this is fucking cool. Yeah. It is cool. Yeah. It's really cool. The engine note, the throatiness of it, and that car is virgin original.
Yeah, right.
She's not been fucked in any way. It's nothing. It's all original, that car.
Crazy.
Which is so good because to find them that way, it's getting hard. It's like a Delta. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's cool car.
For me, it definitely overcame the steering because just like the steering's weird, yes, but it's such an experience to drive because you know what you're in. And it's like the Countach, how when you look through the mirror, you can see the wing and you just know, right? It's the same thing with the V6. You can see the
big
chonky bodywork behind you. You can see it. You know what you're in. Just the most amazing experience. And the engine. Oh, my God. Taking so much torque down low.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unlike most hot hatches, turbocharged hot hatches, you drive, which don't have the power.
Fucking pulls, mate.
And the noise, man.
Yeah.
The noise. Oh,
and because there's fuck all insulation in there and she's right behind you.
Yeah, you know so, it's right behind you.
Again, a lot of people, we forget. We're very privileged to play with this stuff all the time. And a lot of people just look at them in magazines or through the windows. And to actually experience them, the raspiness and the full vibration.
It's like old school Weber noise.
Yeah, and I mean, like there's a little cage behind you and there's a V6 in there and it's making all these noises and jostling, and it's like wanting to break the vibrations of the fucking the engine mounts, and it's just so cool and cool. It's just visceral. It's grouse. Yeah, it's good. Really good car.
What an epic car.
Yeah, that'll sell. We've again.
It's been very popular online.
Yeah. Again, same shit. People got trade-ins. I don't want to take them. We're 2 seconds into the game. So yeah, good car, and just beautiful original Series 2. Good car.
Yeah, the less deadly one.
No, that's a Series 1.
The Series 1's the more deadly one.
Ours is Series 1.
Ours is Series 2.
Series 2, Series 2. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Bloody awesome.
Good thing.
So let's get on to some car news. I might have mentioned this to the other day, but have you caught on to the fact that Chevy might be bringing, well, I say might be, but technically it's confirmed, a manual back to the C8 Corvette?
Look, you wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take it. Because,
really?
No, that's a car I wouldn't take it because the gearbox and the car setup, especially like the Z06, it's too good. You'd hurt it. It's like buying a manual in a new GT3 RS. You couldn't. You'd ruin the car because the car is designed to be so well
Totally disagree.
No, see, a GT3 Touring, grouse.
Yeah.
Because it's not as hardcore as a GT3 RS. So it's less and it's more enjoyable. A Z06 in a manual, too hardcore. C8 manual, cool. Z06, too much of a car. It needs all that shit on there.
Totally disagree.
See, no. Again, I think from the driving experience and what the car is, I think it'll be grouse, but I reckon still people will buy the autos in them.
Oh, I think, so that's the thing. Even though they're bringing a manual back to a supercar, unfortunately, and I hate to say it, I don't think they'll sell a lot of them.
No, they won't. And they won't. And that means it won't come to Australia. They won't build it here. There won't be enough numbers. I mean, they might, but I doubt it. I mean, again, I love it. Man, I'm a manual guy. Fuck, majority of cars here are manual. But there's certain cars that I think, in my personal opinion, if I had the choice of a manual in that car, I wouldn't buy it because the car is so perfect in the way the balance is. It's like a 458. The fantasy of having a manual gearbox in a 458 is amazing. It is amazing. But it's like when we were going to put a manual conversion in this 430, right? We spoke to Phil Hughes about it. Yeah, we thought about it. I thought, fuck it, keep it. Put a fucking manual in it.
That'd be insane.
Epic. Phil just goes, okay, mate, don't care about the money, just do it. And he goes, you guys are fucking idiots. He goes, you're going to ruin the car.
What?
Because the e-diff, the electronics, the setup, if you put he goes, it won't. Granted, 550 Maranello and all those sort of things, or 599, maybe. But he said, no way. No, do not fucking do it. And we were going to do it, 50 grand. Yeah, fuck it, let's just do it. Talked us out of it. Steve and I go, yeah, fuck it, we won't do it.
What?
No shit, we're going to do it. And he said, no,
I want to slap him.
No, I agree with you, man. I don't think so. I don't think it'd be good. You can't. It's too fucking crazy. And a Z8, a Z06 in a manual, you couldn't drive it properly, mate. You couldn't. It's too much shit in there. C8, yeah, because it's not as fucking hardcore and it's still fucking grouse. That's my humble opinion. So no, I did hear it, but it won't work. It won't buy it.
I need to know more about why putting a manual in our 430 is a bad idea, because that F1 gearbox in the 430 is shit.
No, but it's set up because Ferrari with their E-diff and the Manatino switches and all of those things, and he said, trust me.
But the manual has all of that too.
No, it doesn't. It is different. It is set up differently. But because of electronics and the diff in it and all that stuff, he goes, you lose all that. It's not right. He goes, no, don't do it. He goes, I can do it for you. We go, okay, no, man, we fucking trust you. No, we won't do it. If we do, if I did it, I wouldn't do it to that car for starters, even though we thought fucker would do it because it's too special a car. I'll buy it. I'll get it some fucking UK shit heap out of UK.
Yeah.
And then do it to that.
Yeah, because you don't want to...
I don't want to hurt a good car.
Correct.
And that, okay,
that's right.
Oh yeah, but the Novatec's been hurt already. Well, yes and no. This is not for the purist. This is for someone that doesn't have the balls to do that, what that guy did, and it'll never be done again because there's only 5 in the fucking world.
Yeah.
And why haven't you sold it? Because unless I get the money for it, I'll keep the fucking thing. Never going to replace
for that. It's a pretty small pool of buyers for a car like that.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit. I'll keep it.
Yeah.
Who cares? I'm never going to replace it again. It's 1 of 5 in the world, the only one in Australia.
Yeah.
Who cares? I'm going to get stuck with the car. No stress. I'm happy with that. So unless I find the right buyer, I don't give a fuck. Add another Ferrari to the collection. Who cares?
Yeah.
You can't replace it.
Uh-huh.
But again, you would do it. So I'd do it to a 599. That's cool. The manual gearbox in a 599 would be cool. It's a different sort of bit of GT touring. Yes, it's got the Manatino switch, that sort of stuff. But you do that. But that one, no. Interesting. Yeah.
I really need to talk to Phil because
You talk to him.
that
he'll
makes
tell
me
you.
angry.
You talk to him and he'll tell you exactly. Because we said, come on, man. And he goes, boys, I'm fucking telling you straight. And we went, okay, it makes sense. All right, cool. All right, sweet. Yeah. We'll never drive that car to its capabilities anyways. So,
Well, the main reason that I don't quite understand that is because that car's got so much power. The way the F1 works when you're particularly shifting up is it disengages the clutch, change gears, engages the clutch. But when it engages the clutch again, it effectively just drops the clutch. Like, it's quite savage and aggressive. And if you were...
but do you lift off when you flick?
I've tried a couple of different
That's
things.
how you meant to do it,
But
really.
the thing is, I guess the answer is don't shift mid-corner. But if you've
that
got
will
the
kick
car...
it out, Ken, kick it
If
out
you've got
too.
the car under any sort of load, with a manual, when you control the clutch, you can control that. But with the F1, you're at the mercy of what it decides to just... it's just dropping the clutch on you.
Well, yeah. I mean, like hard braking into the corners, I suppose. It's
Braking is all right because you've got the weight on the front, and all it's doing is blicking up through the gears. It's the upshifting as you're accelerating. Your foot's flat or flattish, and you're accelerating, and it's dumping that clutch into the next gear and just applying all of that power.
But that's the problem with the single clutch.
That's right. And that's why I go, the manual would be so much better, surely. Surely. And because things like that car is of the ilk where traction control, stability controls, all that stuff was
very
prehistoric,
basic.
right?
It's very basic.
And that car is making twice the stock power.
100%.
So all of those systems, which have been designed
but they've been upgraded through Novatec.
Have they?
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure the traction control's factory.
No. It has been upgraded.
Has
but
it?
Even that is still fucking a bit how you're going.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And
But
when you drive it with the traction control on, the thing's dying. Like, it just can't.
it was like Jeremy Clarkson did that thing with the SL65 Bullet. This is back in like...
Is that when he got out and sat on the rocks, the pile of rocks?
No. It was just you. No, or was it that? You couldn't drive it. It was like it just couldn't drive. It just traction light just stayed on all the time.
Yeah,
It
just too
drive.
much power.
It was
Yeah. Yeah.
like, why, Timmy? Just stop. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too much. But yeah, no. So like I said, we did discuss that, and we said, all right, fuck it, let's implement this plan, and then we were told no, so we didn't.
That makes me angry.
Ask him, Dave.
Oh, well,
He'll explain it
me
very,
and Phil
very
love
well.
to have a good argument because he's obviously got the Radical and I've got the Hyper Racer. So we're on sort of
You should
opposite
actually
sides
fucking
of...
go to Winton. When we get the R8 V10 down, we should all go to Winton with all the fucking cars.
Yeah, that'd
and
be
do a
awesome.
Thing.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Have we told the audience about the R8?
No, don't worry about it. We'll worry about it later.
When we get it. When we get it finished and wrapped and everything.
once it's wrapped.
Yeah, once it's
fucking
done,
heavy,
yeah.
because then you can cut away to it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
All right, well, stay tuned. That was
Stay
a little teaser for you.
The new marketing car for us. You'll see it around.
Yep.
A race car on the road.
All right.
Yes.
So, have you seen some of the stuff on the internet lately between Steve Hamilton and Christian von Koenigsegg?
Yes, we discussed this, and then I mean, haven't followed too much about it, but having been blessed to look after Koenigsegg for a little while, you and I've loved the product, even though we were told by higher sources it wasn't as cracked up as what everyone thinks it is. But in saying it, I think it's just good media PR for everyone. I think Christian's defending it. He's got enough people in his camp going, oh, the guy's an idiot. He just wants PR. I don't know what benefit anyone's getting out of it. So, yeah, I still believe the cars are awesome, and there's always someone to fucking complain.
Well, I struggle to believe that it wasn't a PR stunt, because have you seen, I can't remember what the name of the account is, but the guy who's just done the same thing with Bugatti with that crashed Chiron? No? Okay, so I can't remember the name of the guy. I feel really embarrassed.
Is that the guy that fixes all the shit that smashes?
No. It's another car collector in the US.
Okay.
He had a purple Bugatti Chiron and it got into an accident.
Okay.
It was then put up at one of those like Gray's online auctions thing from the insurance company. And he went to buy the car back from the insurance company.
Yeah.
And Bugatti were effectively saying, no, you can't buy the car back. You can't, because he wanted to fix it and get it back on the road and all this sort of stuff. And Bugatti are going, no, the chassis, the carbon fiber tub is
fucked.
Yeah, fucked. And he basically did what Steve Hamilton did with Koenigsegg and said, fuck you, Bugatti, and started DMing Mate Rimac, who's the CEO of Bugatti, and saying, I'm going to buy it back. And then he bought it back, and he's saying, he posted a video basically saying, Bugatti, you need to unblacklist this car and start selling me parts, or I'm going to start 3D printing everything myself. Wild.
Seriously, I don't know. These pricks have got nothing better to do.
Well, at that point, it has to be a marketing stunt, because
to me, I'm just
most of the stuff on a Bugatti Chiron, you can't just go on 3D print. Like, it's so much more complex than that.
Well, brother, I mean,
it's wild.
There's a lot of Audi parts in there.
Well, there is a lot of Audi, Volkswagen parts in a Chiron.
Have you seen when those idiots, not idiots, but those frustrated owners of Lamborghini Uruses, when they lose their shit and they start pulling cars apart?
Oh, yeah, Urus is just all Audi. Yeah.
Well, I always said it was an Audi RSQ8 with a dress.
I mean, it's the same engine, same everything.
It's basically the same car.
Yeah, at least the Chiron is its own bespoke car, just with parts.
With a lot of fucking Audi parts bin.
Yeah.
But, mate, I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. Some few other people ask me about it. To be honest, I actually don't really follow much in the hyper world of cars, because to me it's an unfathomable thing.
Yeah,
and I've been very privileged that I'm one of the few people to actually have played with all that shit.
Yeah.
Having only sold, I'm the only cut in the country to sold the only couple of Koenigsegg's.
Yeah.
And like I said, LaFerraris and all that shit we've done days. But
yeah,
it's not really the real world, and it's only just more boyhood stuff. Wow, I've been there, done that. I've experienced them firsthand. I've driven them. I'm not really, couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Apart from when people mention it or whatever, don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Don't care. Because it's not fathomable. We got what, fucking less than a handful of fucking Koenigseggs in this country, and they're not all new. So you know what I mean. And we got a handful of Paganis. You know what I mean? Maybe 5 or 6 at best. Most of them are fucking old ones.
It's a wild world. It's a wild world. And there was a video from Tom Hartley.
Yeah.
When he had purchased a Bugatti for stock.
Yes.
Talking about the insane, like 6 figures a year you have to spend.
Maintenance.
Just for it to sit there.
Maintenance.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
just regular. It's insane. And
it's fucking £50,000 for just a fucking service or something.
So
a basic.
Yeah. So what Tom was advocating was basically not to do dealer servicing and maintenance, because he had the experience with his own car where like a switch had broken. And Bugatti wanted him to send the car back to France to have them look at it and fix the switch and send it back to him. It was going to be a 5-figure in pounds bill to fix a switch. And he decided to take it on himself and fix the entire thing for like $300. And as a dealer, you know, we would advertise that, full Ferrari service history, you know, that's a big bonus. But for a dealer of that level, Hartley's, to say, no, do not take your Bugatti to Bugatti because they're just ripping you.
No, but I don't tell people to take their Ferraris to Ferrari. I tell them to take it to the specialist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all manufacturers rip.
Mate, all manufacturers. I mean, half of them weren't even fucking born when half these fucking cars came out.
That's the problem, isn't it?
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. At least you can plug a computer into it. They don't know. So, no, we don't encourage any of our clients to take them back to the manufacturer because of the cars we deal in. They need to go to specialists. I told you about that. Well, I can't really discuss that. Can I? And the fucking thing took off and the fucking thing hit the fucking roof in the plane when the thing didn't turn off the brain.
Oh, yeah. And so there was a car.
Okay, there was a car. I can't really discuss it too much, but it was pretty full on. But back in the other place where I worked in Richmond and there was a certain heavy car that came over here that was shipped over here from UAE, and we had organised it. Well, it was one of our clients. We'd sold it to him, and the car got loaded up over there, and they didn't.
You've got to put the car into a certain mode.
They didn't put it into like the proper sleep mode.
Yeah, there's like a proper transport mode
for these cars because they do travel better than people, and we fly out. We used to fly all our cars everywhere. So basically, the car was not put into hibernation. So while the GPS in the car thought the car was driving on a freeway while it was in the container of a plane taxiing.
Was it the roof or was it the rear wing?
Rear wing.
Rear wing. So you know how in certain hypercars, over a certain speed, the rear wing comes up?
Correct. Deploys it. Well, while this car
was in the plane,
in a container, in a plane,
doing 900 k's an hour, whatever,
thinking that the car is about to blow up because it's going too fast.
It put the rear wing up.
Put the rear wing up and hit the top of the canopy of the container thing that was in. So, anyways,
so they got it out of the container and it was fucked.
And it was fucked. And basically, the price of a nice little, depending on the area, 1-bedroom apartment. Maybe 2 with 1 car spot, depending. Repair the rear spoiler.
That's mad.
And because we were blessed at the time, I miss your brother, he's gone now, but Ben and the boys fixed the car because we were authorised with enough intelligence to fix it, and we fixed it downstairs. Such a
simple mistake to make. I mean, if I was loading a car up somewhere, I would never be thinking...
Again, and this is the thing, I mean, we knew about it, because that's the first thing when we got told that, we go, mate, we've got a fucking problem. We're going, but what problem we got? And then I've got the transport shipping people going, we got an issue. And I said, what's the fucking issue, mate? Oh, the car. I went, don't tell me the car got damaged in transport, please. Just I don't want to know about that. I don't need to know. And because you can tell from the person's voice,
oh, absolutely.
Mate, they're shitting themselves, mate.
Absolutely.
So, cut long story short, yeah.
Who takes the blame in a situation like that? Is it the transport company or is it the expert on the other end that handed the car over to this?
This is the biggest problem that we have because everyone's fucking pointing the fingers.
Because how would a transport company know that specific model of car has that feature where that wing comes up at a certain speed and it's going to do that in a shipping container when the car's not on?
I mean, believe it or not, there's only a handful of companies that do it. Emirates is one of the biggest.
Right, so you'd think that they would know.
And, you know, they run a certain service. And generally, I mean, it's only blue chip cars that are getting sent.
Yeah, right.
So they're always usually cars, minimum 8 figures.
Yeah.
So you know, they're a fay, but still, you know what I mean? You know, not everyone there is intelligent. And you know what I mean? And you got a bit of nufties working there.
It's such an easy mistake to make.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, there's a certain key mode. There's like 2 modes you turn off. And they obviously forgot to turn the other one on. Well, they did because the fucking thing deployed. And it was fucking like...
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was just fucked. So I remember sitting downstairs, looking at it, and just going, holy shit.
Was it a car that you guys had bought, or was it for a
We'd done a
client?
deal, well, like anything, we trade in cars and everything here, but, it was a bit bigger scale because it was a bigger checkbook. But, we had sourced it. It was, I can't mention the car.
Okay.
I can't mention...
No.
But, yeah, it's fuck off. I mean, forget it, mate. You know what I mean? Like, there's only a handful in the country, and, you know what I mean? And, it's 8-figure. Well... First gens are probably 6 or 7 million, about 5-6 million. So it's still a fuck off car.
Yeah.
What 60, 70 grand on an airplane is nothing.
Yeah.
So, but when you got $250,000 worth of damage,
Yeah, absolutely.
due to someone's stupidness, how can you call that stupid? Well, you didn't turn it off. That's what you're meant to do, and you didn't because you thought someone else did.
That's crazy.
Oh, it was just fucked. So anyway,
It's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty serious car. And that car is out on the roads driving around and it's all good. It's fixed now. They fixed it perfectly. All good. But something like that you don't think of.
No, that's right. 9 out of 10 wouldn't.
Mate, this thing would have fucking popped up like a fucking jack in the box.
At the speed it was doing in the
Mate,
plane.
the computer's fucking shitting itself.
It would have
The
been.
tyres are about to fucking blow up.
Yep.
The tyres are only rated to fucking 450, 480 Ks.
Yeah.
Fucking thing's doing 700. Fucking computer shit itself. That's why, we're watching it, the software, looking at it. Mate, this thing's had a fucking hernia.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, the car can't do that fast. And the computer's going, how the fuck is this happening?
Modern cars.
Tell you something, some of the batshit crazy stuff I've seen, you fucking
Mental.
wouldn't believe it.
Mental.
We should have seen it when we saw it. We're like, oh, that's fucked. The spoilers all like some cunt's punching in the face. We're like,
Oh, man.
I think each like Ram thing were like fucking 65,000 each, and there's like fucking 2 on each side.
Oh,
It's just,
fuck.
and we're blessed. We have brain surgeons who are able to fix it. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it was good.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, so we got a whole bunch of questions from the
Please,
audience.
let's
I obviously put that video up on Instagram the other day.
Yes.
We got some good questions. A fair few of them around the Supercars season and the final that happened at Adelaide. Because there was a great great bunch of discussion over the new final series.
Yeah.
And Brock Feeney obviously being the deserving winner of
That was a
the
bit
season.
robbed. That was a bit robbed.
What do you think?
Yeah, it was robbed. And that's a sad thing. I know that they're trying to make it exciting for the fans.
Yeah.
Are we worried that we're trying to all of a sudden follow a NASCAR format, which can really hurt? It was great because drama, last race, and all that shit and all that stuff, and you got down to 4 contenders, which is great. I didn't like it because I think Brock should have got it, and I'm so happy that Chaz won it. He really deserves it.
Oh, mate, absolutely.
He really deserves
Yeah.
it. But fuck me, a lot of hard work for nothing. A lot of hard work. There's not many people going to repeat that year
Yeah.
with the polls, the grid, first places, the wins, consistency. I felt a bit sad for him. I really did. I think I just thought, you deserve better for that. But again, can't take anything away from WAE. WAU. But I don't know. They got good. You know what I'm really hating of late? The show. We're here to put on a show. Everyone just keeps talking about the show. We're here to spectacle for the fans. It's the show. We're in the entertainment business, which is what they are. But then all that to me reminds me of, then how controlled is it?
Begs the question.
I reckon fucking Formula One is so controlled, it's bullshit. It's just like almost that they're going, make every Abu Dhabi fucking last race a fucking battle to the fucking finish. The last time that happened was when Lewis won fucking in 16. No, 16 was the thing. 17, when he won so fucking far. I think he won like in Mexico.
Yeah.
And there was a fucking 5 races, which is one.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there going, look at that. a guy who normally would win pure consistency. And if that was the case, he would have won fucking ages ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, I get it. I don't like the way the sport's going, like F1, but I don't know, maybe that's a bit of a dinosaur in me. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's definitely a different environment because of all that stuff. I mean, think about when championships were won or lost in the past. I think Vettel or when Alonso lost by 1 point, and there's that shot of him with his helmet on, just with like the most blank look on his face.
That's happened a few times now.
So much emotion. Even
2 points. He's come up. He lost by 2 points.
Even 2021 when Max won and Lewis lost, your little thing. There was Lewis was in tears, and Max and Red Bull were
Everyone
just
in the world was on tears.
But this year, because of the show and especially between McLaren and the way that they tried to control and manage it through the season,
they fucked it.
At the end, there was a winner. There was a winner and 2 losers, and the winner was like, "Yeah, cool, this is awesome," and the losers were like, "Yeah, cool, glad he won, awesome, no worries." Like, where's the emotion? Like, where's the? That's just
It's become too Hollywood drama, too scripted.
Seems like it has taken a little bit away from the raw competition, and
it's just all the pizzazz and the Hollywood and all these fucking idiot celebrities that have no fucking idea on the grid. There's a million of them on the fucking grid. That
kills me.
And I'm just like...
Kills me.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
People who have absolutely
no idea.
No idea. No reason to be there. Do not deserve to be there.
Purely for the fucking opening of an envelope. That's all it is. Just sitting there going...
Kills me.
Hurry up and retire, Lewis. Hurry up. I thought I could keep going with Piastri, but... I think McLaren's left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth because they really fucked it up. They really fucked up this championship. I mean, sorry, let me phrase that. They won it. They got exactly what they wanted. And I just think they robbed Oscar. They really did. They robbed him.
Yeah.
But they go where they want it, so who gives a fuck?
So my sister works and lives in the UK, has done for a couple of years now, and she works at a bar.
Yeah.
So she frequents. It's quite a large one. She's worked for quite a few large ones, and so she has met and come across some pretty insane people. She's seen. She's met Neil Patrick Harris. She's seen Robert Downey Jr. The cast in the UK in London. Yep. The cast of the show Ted Lasso, if you've heard or seen of Ted Lasso, it's a big show about American football, I think, or soccer or something. I've never actually watched it. It's a sports show. Massive. And the entire cast from that TV show is doing their Christmas party at Hope's Bar, at Faith's Bar.
Oh, right.
So she's met and seen a lot of heavy people, some of which work for McLaren. And when I messaged Faith while we were watching the last race of the year, she said, "Yeah, I've talked to people that work there, and behind closed doors, 100% Lando #1 driver favorite. Like, it's not even a question. I've been told firsthand from staff that work there that is 100% the case."
When that person put together Papaya Rules, all those clips of all the fucking commentary,
just Oscar getting rammed.
Okay, so good, thank you. It wasn't me. It was true.
Yeah.
100-point turnaround. There's no way. They did this to Lewis in 16, mate, when they needed Nico to win. The German board needed a German champion. We cannot have him winning all the time. Nico won. He couldn't handle the pressure. Fucked off.
I think that's almost the way to do it.
Well, look at Max. I mean, I think Max has had enough, personally. I think he's half over it. I think he's half over a fucking Formula One.
Max has kind of always had that attitude.
I have to admit, like someone was asking me the other day, and I went, you know what? Okay, granted Abu Dhabi, I'll take that to my grave. I'm actually got a soft spot for Max now. I've actually been watching it and going, you know what? I do like...
What?
Yeah, I'll put my hand up, mate. That's a first. I have to go, you know what? No, I give you credit because, one, you do say fuck off in terms of you call it, I like it when he's doing the press. You know, he talks about where's the UK media? You know,
yeah. He doesn't give a fuck.
That's what I love about him, and that's what I love. Whereas Lewis, man, I love Lewis, but Lewis is for fucking just where he was to where he is to where he's gone. Still is a legend and champion, but yeah, I that's one thing I've liked about Max He's yeah, it just like I said, I can't control who he drives for or his bosses are, and technically speaking, it's not his fault. I just hated him because he was the driver.
Yeah.
It could have been fucking Perez, but I hated the situation, and sadly, he's a victim of his circumstances, which is fucking Red Bull, fucking Christian Horner, and that fucking dog, fucking Michael Massey. So, credit's due.
Never thought I would have heard you say that.
No, mate, but like I said, I got to credit in due course. It took me a long time to get over my first wife, but in saying that, it takes, and to forgive. And in saying that, it's like that, I haven't gotten over Abu Dhabi. I don't forgive what happened. I will never get over that period. But it's not really Max's fault. This prick's driving. He's in the circumstances. It's being orchestrated and created around him. He's done what he's had to do.
Yeah.
It's not his fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't hold him accountable because sadly he's the only driver that was there. If it was another driver, I'd hold that other fucking prick.
Yeah.
It's just him.
Yeah.
But I like his attitude. Couldn't give a fuck. I love it. We're good. Yeah, whereas Lewis, if anything, just poor guy. I'm just frustrated. What a fucking disgrace Ferrari's been.
Mate, this
car doesn't even turn. It's just been a fucking disgrace.
Well, actually, when we were, because we always, when we watch live, we do the driver of the day vote.
Yeah.
And our consensus watching the race was driver of the day was Charles Leclerc, who was 4th place in that absolute piece of shit.
But you know what? I was surprised when they showed the finish of the race and the driver standings for the year and the teams. Lewis and Charles were 5th and 6th for the year.
Really?
That's why I haven't. I got to double check that. But I went.
Let's have a look.
That can't be fucking. That can't be right. I didn't think Lewis did anywhere near as good as Charles because we had some shit luck. And I went, no, it can't be. And it certainly wasn't for the race. I mean, he did a good job.
He got back to like 9th or 8th or something in the race. He did well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if we can get... Here we go. 2025 driver standings.
Unless I was wrong.
All right. Norris, Verstappen, Piastri, Russell, Leclerc, Hamilton, 5 and 6.
There you go. I thought I was right. And I went down and I went, fuck. Hang on. Let's just stop here now. With all the fuck-ups that Ferrari did...
They still managed.
Lewis managed 5th and Leclerc in 6th.
They beat Kimi Antonelli.
And Lewis had nowhere near the fucking luck or the consistent pace that fucking Leclerc had.
Yeah, Leclerc.
So
was
I had to double check it, and my TV's not small, and I had to double check, and I saw 5 and 6. That's why I thought, mate, for the overall shit year we've had, and it's his worst season ever in Formula One.
Yeah, it is a big gap in points. Leclerc's 242.
100%.
Hamilton's almost 100 points behind.
But
still,
like
5th and 6th.
He's dragged the ass out of that shit heap.
Mate, and that's what I'm saying about Charles in the last race. 4th in the car, which the race before had that clip of him on lap 1 literally undrivable, and he's got the car in 4th. Like, fair play.
The boys have made the most out of the shit that you've given them.
Absolutely.
So, hopefully, and I know it'll be Mercedes, Ferrari will have had this shit sorted, but they won't. They won't. Ferrari are just too fucking stupid.
I have no hope.
No hope.
I have no hope.
They've got fucking all of Bob and fucking no hope. That's the fucking truth, which is so sad. I hope I'm wrong. I'm so disappointed. I'm not even fucking... We're not going to Ferrari next... We're going to fucking AMG. We're going back to the AMG suite.
But I am convinced. The only thing that's keeping me sort of holding out is the fact that Lewis has to be staying for a reason. Like, he's at the point now where he could so easily just retire.
Well, he certainly doesn't need the money. He could have retired years
ago. Correct.
But I can get it. Every driver. To think even Senna was hoping after Williams to go to Ferrari. Every driver deep down.
Absolutely.
Even the shitheads at the back making the grid up. They all wish they could go to Ferrari. So only a handful go there.
Yeah. You'd have to think that they've sold him on a new regulation car, which is going to be competitive.
Well, they fucked him on the F44. So they pulled the pin on that, which he's not happy about. But
was that F40 recreation thing? They're not doing it anymore?
No, they said no.
What?
Yeah, so he's fucked off about that.
Shit.
Yeah. So he's gutted about that. But on the same token, no, Ferrari won't get this shit together. They'll be fucking idiots as they are this year and last year. Too much politics, too much fucking siestas, too much fucking pasta, too much fucking shit that they won't get this stuff together. It's so fucking sad. It's so sad that the last championship was 2007.
It's a long time ago.
20 years almost between drinks.
Yeah.
Close, but no cigar.
Yeah, well, I mean, McLaren was a bit like that too, because their last drivers' championship was Lewis, right? In what, 2007? There you go.
That's why Norris is the last since fucking Lewis in almost 20 years.
Yeah, 19 years. That's crazy.
So you sit there and you go, fuck. Like I said, mate, Ferrari, I really hope, I really pray, I really wish that they work, but I know they haven't. And that's why I think Mercedes is going to come out of the blocks so fucking hard.
Yeah.
And we're all going to sit there and go, oh, what a fuck up. I drank the Kool-Aid. I love the dream. I thought Lewis going to Ferrari. Fuck, it's going to be epic. They're going to do it. They're going to fucking...
No good. But still, 6th in the championship.
No.
Considering how many Q3 exits Hamilton had.
But this is the thing, and this is where, the master's done what he could. It's like fucking, how do I make fucking chicken soup out of chicken shit? And that's basically what it is.
Love it.
So true. That's what my saying, mate.
Yeah.
How do you make fucking chicken soup out of chicken shit?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. Well, look, when the lights go out, you're in that car and you just drive as fast as you can.
And this year more so because I've been worried because the poor prick's at the fucking back of the field.
Yeah. But, I mean, he's done well.
He's never started more in the back of... In his whole career. Comes to fucking Ferrari.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
They've lost their way with everything, mate.
It's crazy.
They've lost their way with everything.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, on the Formula One bandwagon, how does Webber handle Piastri and McLaren going forward? What do you think is their best plan of action?
Mark Webber is very strategic and pretty, I wouldn't say ruthless, but on the same token, everyone in Formula One is ruthless. I mean, they fucking bent Alpine over.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. They're still fucking inserted. In saying that, I think now, because they've been fucking inserted by McLaren, I personally think that Webber's already been in discussions and already got something teed up, and he'll stay at McLaren next year because it's new. Everyone's on fucking equal playing field in a sense.
Yep.
But I believe he won't be there after 26.
Where do you think he would go?
I think he'll go to Ferrari because he's Italian, Piastri. And, yeah, I hope he doesn't because he'll get fucked.
That's a big call.
Yeah, we'll call it. I'll call it. He'll leave after McLaren, and because he'll still be a bridesmaid next year. No different to Webber and Vettel days. No different. No matter what it is.
Yeah.
Never going to get it. So he's now the golden child. It's just been fully cemented. He always has been. He's a long-term prospect for McLaren. They're not going to let go of him. It's going to be like a Lewis thing. He's going to be there for a while.
Yeah.
And then basically, Mercedes thing. Then I would suggest, he'll go to Ferrari because Lewis will fuck off after 26.
Yeah, I think if the Ferrari is
and
just
I think
as
Leclerc
bad
will go
year,
as well. I think Leclerc will go as well.
Really?
I don't believe Leclerc will be there. I don't think so.
That's a huge because Leclerc's got like a 10 billion year contract.
Yeah, but he gives a fuck. They're not stupid. The managers will have contracts in place, whereas if they can't get X amount of points due to not their own fault, they've got to get out of clause. It's like Verstappen. If he fell out of third place in the standings, he got to get out of jail card.
Yeah.
So, Lewis probably wouldn't have that because, he's at the end of his career and, he wants the glory days go to Ferrari. He thought it'd be fantastic. Leclerc's still got a number of years left, and I don't think Ferrari won't win a championship. for a while, I don't think. If they get fuck up next year, it's over. May as well put fucking Fiat on the fucking shit heaps. Honestly. Look at the stats. Look at the results. If you don't get it right next year, and you've got teams like fucking Haas or fucking Williams that are, mate, when was the last time you saw Williams being a bit more consistent? They haven't. It's only been the last year and a half, 2 years that they all of a sudden
they really stepped it up.
Yeah, which is great. What a prestigious team. But I'm just too scared Ferrari are just too fucking stupid for their own good.
They've been off the rails for quite a while.
Well, they've been off the rails for almost 20 years.
Yeah. Well,
the cars are fucking so off the rails, they're in the fucking fish tank.
They had that one season, was it 19 or 20, where Vettel was in the fight with Lewis for like half the season.
But Vettel fucked it.
He put it in the wall, didn't he?
In the wall, he lost a bit of his mind where he turned into him that fucking Abuja when they was driving slow.
Yeah.
Just stupid stuff he done. He kept losing it. Hanging shit. He just, under pressure, just fucking lose it.
Yeah.
The back end was just not, whatever the case may be, it was just, he let that go. He had a really bad year that year. It just wasn't right focus-wise and then fucking left.
Yeah. All I remember was Canada when he was leading and he had the off-track and he came back on and nearly put Lewis into the wall.
That's what I'm saying. So, anyways, look, hindsight's an amazing thing. I mean, again, just the other night they were talking about it, 3 different results which were totally outside of Lewis's.
No, I think it's 4.
4, sorry.
Yeah.
11-time world champion.
Yeah. That's a seriously important stat.
People forget about this.
Yeah.
You can throw all the fucking rocks you want. You can do all that bullshit. Just shut the fuck up. As Dave Chappelle says, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Remember when he's talking he does the president? I love Dave Chappelle anyway. So, 11-time world champion.
Yeah.
4 things outside his control.
Yeah.
Outside his control.
Yeah. Well, I love doing
That's
math
a fucking
like that
stat.
because my racing results would be the same thing. If you just change a couple of things, I'm a superstar.
I'm technically on iRacing. I'm a grade A license currently. Thank you to my co-driver, OL.
Oscar Lou.
Oscar Lando.
Oscar Lando. Oh, bloody hell. All right, what else? What other questions have we got on here? Something not Formula One related. I would love to hear about what it was like to go from working a full-time job to starting your own car sales business.
Who? Me?
You.
Huh? Working full-time to go and doing it for myself?
Yeah.
Well, that's got nothing to do with cars. It's like anyone who just goes out and has a crack and just does his own thing. Grab your fucking balls, put them in a wheelbarrow, and fucking go. My fucking story of my whole fucking life.
Love it.
And burn the fucking boat. So you got no fucking choice.
That's an interesting one because that's worth talking about because my strategy my entire life has been the total opposite. I try to keep as many bridges as possible in case I might need them later in life.
I don't burn my bridges unless I want to, and then I'll throw that much fucking dynamite. Not even NASA can build it again. Yeah. But that's only extreme. But I don't allow myself to be in those positions because I don't deal with shit pricks.
Yeah.
But if I embark on something, whether it be running, I've been very privileged, my career, what I've done, who I've worked for, what I've run, what I've helped build, what I've been a director of, what I've been a shareholder of. My philosophy in my whole life was always, I burn the boat because I don't have a plan B. I've never had a plan B. It's plan A. That's it. I don't have a plan B. Plan B is I failed. So for me, I never had plan B, and I've always what I call burn the boat. So when we opened up Dutton's, or when Neville built the new Ferrari showroom, or when I got the gig with Millions, or when I had my fucking stock liquidation business, or open up YTG, or even when I was running Koenigsegg for fucking Lunacy Land. But I mean, we delivered. and here was no different. Yeah, I mean, you just got to, I mean, whether it's cars or not, I mean, it's self-belief, really. I mean, that's really what it is. I mean, yeah. I mean, plenty of dark times, plenty of dark nights, plenty of dark mornings, dark days, dark months, dark weeks, dark fucking years. And you know, I'm only 28. I'm pretty thrashed, but but no. In all fairness, great question, but a simple question, brother. I didn't calculate anything apart from my own success of my own will and making sure that what I do would work. No one knows 100%, but if you believe in yourself and you have enough conviction that you're willing to back yourself by yourself, even when you have no one around you, absolutely no one around you, which has been many times, but come through on the other end. So, which is a grouse thing, because through your own success, you get to see how the shitpricks are and who are the ones there for the journey and there for the fucking spoils. But they're the ones that won't help set up the party. They just want to enjoy the festivities.
Yeah.
So that's why it's for me, opening here was the next progression for me to do my thing, my way, good or bad, my way, from many years of experience at, again, very blessed at the highest level with some of the best brands in the world. And I cannot say anything else but burn the boats. If you start something with the plan B, don't even fucking start it, because you're already fucking allowing yourself to have a back out in case you fail. So if you don't have a plan B and you just fucking hold it flat, calculated, you can't be foolish. Yeah, that's all I can tell you, because the method to the madness in my head, I could never explain it to you. So, and I'd probably be locked up if I tried to. So for me, it's just, yeah, all I can say, whether it's cars or whatever field you're in that you're looking at doing, and you're wanting to make that transition from working for someone to doing your own thing, expect more stress, more headaches, more responsibilities, more brain damage, more pressure, more sleepless nights, more bloom with your missus, less time with your family, and everything else that I've forgotten about. If you can handle all that, then do it. If you can't, there's nothing wrong with cruising and doing a fucking awesome job at what I do. I was probably one of the highest paid people in the industry, and the money in the end wasn't what drove me. I don't even think about the money. Don't give a fuck, because I've got all the money I need for who I am and as a person. So for me, this industry burns people out, so you got to find what makes you love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, burn the boats. Best analogy I can ever say.
You burn a lot of boats.
Fuck it oath, because I tried things and we're successful. I have no... Burn a bridge is different. I've burned a couple of bridges, but I burnt them. I actually was quick to light the candle and blow the fucking things up into the atmosphere, because I don't want to have shit people in my network. Yeah. And I don't want to have shit cunts around me. And I don't want to have people that are imposters that are trying to act like something they're not, and trying to promise the world. And as I say, they end up giving him an atlas, or not even that, a fucking roadmap. So, no, like the conversation before, it's all about network. Greed fucks up a lot of things, which is good for a lot of people, because I'm not greedy, and the long game.
I think there's definitely a skill in that. They say that you are who you hang around, and you need to be very careful about picking who you spend your time with, because that's who you turn into.
Your 5 people is who you end up with.
Correct, but I think it's the same, that applies in reverse, in terms of, yes, you need to be thinking about who you are hanging out with and picking the right people, but you also need to be as equally aware of the negative people who are involved in what you're doing, not people that you've picked to hang out with, but other people that are around and associated you that are a negative effect, and being able to identify who is more of a hinder on you than a pro, and cutting them off actually benefiting you in the long run. I think that's a skill.
Oh, but that also comes with development over years. And again, the space that I've played in, you get to know who are the shit pricks, who are the leeches.
You just don't have time to be friends with everyone. It's just not enough time in the day.
We don't. I never have. I'm not a people pleaser. I have no qualms, mate. I couldn't give a fuck if you're the Queen of England. I will give you a fucking backhander if you're a smart ass. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care, because there's a level of respect and enjoyment that should come at this level from us and from the client. And you want to deal with good people by dealing in a specific industry, and that's what we do. Now, unfortunately, it attracts also a lot of shitheads, but when you're a veteran like us or me or industry, and I have the 4 stars on my shoulder, I can pretty much dictate who I want to deal with.
Yeah.
And we do. There's millions of dealers out there I don't deal with, and you can all go fuck yourselves, because they're just crooks and they're thieves, and they've been to court and they've been to VCAT more times than the fucking frequent flyer points. And I don't deal with these people. And sadly, the exotic car world, well, the whole car industry, but in saying that, there's a lot of good guys out there, and we deal with those ones. But our market's niche. So there's a lot of people that want to play in this space. They don't have the runs on the board. They don't have the accreditation. They don't have the network, and they don't have the facility to play in it. We have all of those plus more. And like I said, we're now in a position that if I don't want to deal with that person, we won't deal with that person. Or if we don't want to mix with that group of clientele or certain workshops or certain things, again, we aren't better than anyone. Fuck no. We just make different choices, and we have a different network. And that's it. And that's really it. So we're very blunt and very abrupt and very sharp and very quick.
But you have to be.
Thank you.
You have to cut off what's not working quick.
Thank you.
Cut your losses and move on.
We, as I've had a philosophy here, no matter how much, and at one stage my largest tally was just under 70 staff personally I ran. And it was a motto I learned early. I hire very slowly, but I fire fucking quickly.
Yeah.
And again, very blessed that built the right team, that each person was efficient to potentially 4 or 5 equivalent. So that was the key, building the right nurture of team.
Yeah.
And ego cannot be involved in it. The only ego you have is because you're all so fucking good at what you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's just a natural. You're just fucking animals.
Yeah,
We're SAS.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, there's a fine line between ego and sort of self-belief. You need to believe that you are a champion in order to operate.
There's a combination of, there's arrogance.
Yeah.
And some people might say I've been arrogant. I'm not arrogant. I'm fucking confident. Because I'm sorry, but I'm fucking good at what I fucking do. I've got more runs on the board than most cunts in the fucking industry.
Yeah.
I don't like to talk about that. I don't like to say that. Fucking research it. Fucking do it. I've been on more fucking TV programs and fucking documentaries and fucking testimonials and fucking magazines and this and that and this expertise because I'm very privileged. I don't talk about it. I don't show it. I don't fucking put it out there, Newsweek, all that crap like a lot of people do. They don't need that crap. My results is here. It's enough. And our client base and our network. And for us, like I said, it's we don't want to deal with bullshit. And we'll tell clients straight. And if they don't like it, I sleep well at night, mate. And if anything, it actually makes them come back more because they know you're going to get a fucking straight answer. We don't bag another dealer. Most dealers usually fuck themselves.
Except for one.
Well, not really. I mean, we don't bag them. We hang shit on a few people in the trade, but most people we don't mention names because the trade who watch know who we talk about. It's like any fucking trade, and so we have a bit of fun with it. But on the same token, they're all successful in their own fucking way, and we're all very different in our own way. But the big difference is we can honestly say, we've had clients well, okay, granted the business hasn't because the business has only been running for 6 years, but Shaun Baker has had clients that are 10, 15, 20 years. And those ones that I've had now for 5 years going will be 10 years and so on. And you would know, you've seen it.
Yeah, absolutely.
The clientele. And that just keeps bringing more clientele because their mates want to have the same experience. They don't need the bullshit. They don't need their asses kissed. I don't fucking kiss any cunt's ass. We just be mutual. This ain't a charity, but I'm not paying off house in St. George's Toorak. You know what I mean? So it's a win-win for everyone. And when you're dealing with intelligent people at this level, they know you have to make a profit. Otherwise, you're not going to fucking be here.
Yeah.
And so, again, you get into a like-minded space. And, again, fortunate, I said no to a few dealers, a couple of guys in the trade that I don't want their money. Don't want their money. And don't want to deal with their clients. So it's it's a good space to be in. It really is. So burn the fucking boats, self-belief, use the knockers and the haters as fuel to absolutely shit in their breakfast.
There's one thing I've learnt. It's that the moment you start making noise and making waves, there'll be people who want.
But see, the sad thing is we don't make noise and we don't maze. We don't spruik a lot. Sadly, we're very blessed that what we do makes a lot of noise.
Correct.
We're not out there, bah! But sadly, gratefully, humbly, positively, because of our network and what we do and our delivery, what we get involved in, what we're doing and what comes to us and what we're attracted to and what we're growing in and what we're... Mate, fucking people don't know what the fuck's going on next year. Next year's off the fucking charts. But we can't say it. We're very quiet. We'll do it, then we say it. Do it, then we say it. So, yeah, no, it's bet against me. I've always said it. Fucking love it. Bet against us. Bet against us. Fucking love it. Haters are just fucking losers that can't achieve shit anyway. So they're always going to be that way. So we'll always have them. Anyone at the top of the field or trying to achieve something will always get it. So pieces of shit like that never worried me. Never worried. Had them my whole life. Mm-hmm. And we'll get them here. They're all a bunch of losers. And most of the people know who the fuck they are. Half of them fucking couldn't close a book in a library. And half of them fucking wouldn't know a fucking deal if I fucking ran them over. So, not competition.
Oh, well, on that insightful note, we'll end. Thank you very much.
Fuck, okay, cool.
Sitting with us. An hour went fast, didn't it?
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you next week.
Ciao, ciao.
Enjoy.